recently I just switched out the lower assist arm for the Kia Sorento, and I went to get an alignment today, and I found out that there's a whole bunch of issues with my suspension. So Canadian Tire wasn't able to do the alignment today, and they said that I had issues with my inner tie rod, lower control bushing in the front side is broken, both rear upper ball joints in the back and the bushings as well are cracked. So, and they also say that the bushings for the knuckle is cracked. I'm thinking that's also for the back. The funny thing is that I only noticed my car squeaks or makes clunking noises whenever I go over the left rear side of my tire. To say this is all causing a lot of play and all these parts are worn out is kind of questionable. So I'm gonna do a review of Canadian Tire's assessment of my vehicle and see if what they say is true and how much of this car has issues. So let's go check it out.
Automotive for beginners.
So the front right inner tie rod is very bad play, they say. Let's see here, inner tie rod, if there's any play. Nothing. Firm, solid, as stone. You hear no clunking. So right off the bat, that's one thing wrong. Even outer tie rod, no play connected to inner tie rod. Now they said the bushing is broken, so they didn't say which side, but we'll check here. So that looks kind of cracked, but nothing looks broken. Yeah, it's starting to crack and split, but it's still intact, so this side's not broken. This bushing here is very hard to see. It doesn't really look broken. Nothing really sticking out. Yes. Nothing looks cracked in there. But we'll test this out with the pry bar. Yeah, you can definitely hear squeaks. So not broken here, but definitely wearing out. Okay, that's solid. So this side is solid, bushing, but here starting to wear out. Now they said left inner tie rod, minor play. Nothing. Can I even move the outer? No. Absolutely nothing. No clunk sounds at all. And then they said the bushing is broken. So this again doesn't look broken. It's starting to crack. This is probably less damage than the right side in the front, but not broken as they claim. Same down here, starting to crack, but not broken. That looks okay. Very minor looking cracks. Very minor, just like the other side. Nothing's sticking out, broken anywhere. So that's fail, and they failed on the bushing. They say it was broken, but let's pry this and see how much it squeaks. Oh, no squeak. So it's just the right side that's squeaking. And we'll check this side as well for play. Nothing. Solid like a rock. Alright, next they say that the upper ball joint has play in it. So let's check that out. Fuck. What play? No knocking. Nothing moving. What play? What play is there? Another bullshit call they made. And upper control arm bushing is cracked. So which one? This one? I just replaced this one yesterday. This one? So here I can see it's a bit cracked. But they said, yeah. So yeah, they said it's cracked. Okay, it's cracked, but is it broken? Is this crack is not the end of the world. I got the alignment from Canadian Tire 2 years ago with the same control arm. This control arms I've had for 6 years over. It's been cracked and they still did the alignment. And now they won't do it. Okay, this side is a bit cracked, but nothing broken, so cracked. Okay, I'll give them that one. It's cracked, but it's not the end of the world. For rear upper control arm, it shouldn't stop me from getting alignment like the last time. Let's see, trailing arm. That's not bad. It's not even cracked. This is doing better than the upper control arm. Not bad, not cracked. Trailing arm is doing okay. So I thought maybe the trailing arm might be the problem. It's causing squeaks, but it looks fine. It's just the nut is rusted on the trailing arm. Yeah, it's just the nut is rusted. So trailing arm looks fine. That are replaced here. They're a bit cracked, but that's not the end of the world. Can't see there. So yeah. So that's one call Canadian Tire made so far correct, is the upper rear control arms are cracked. Those bushings are fine. And they claim the knuckle bushing is also making noise in the rear, so I just checked there with the trailing arm. It looks fine on this side. Okay, here's the right side ball joint in the rear. Nothing. No knocking. No play. Ball joint is not even coming out of the socket. Okay, time to check the upper bushings. They said were cracked. So trailing arm right side looks okay. Barely starting to crack. Looks okay. Yeah, it's cracked. Starting to crack on the upper control arm. Okay. Yeah, They said it's cracked. So that's another call they made correct. Just the rear upper control arms bushing's cracked. So that's the only thing they got right so far. It's rear upper control arm bushing's cracked. That's it. Everything else so far is bullshit. Yeah, that's upper control arm. Yeah, that's cracked. Okay. I mean, that shouldn't stop an alignment since I had this part too for over 6 years. I got alignments from them twice with this car, with the same part, over 6 years ago. Another knuckle we can check. This bushing looks okay. So the knuckle is cracked or whatever, making noise. But knuckles fine, so there's nothing wrong with the bushings and with the knuckles. Nothing. Yeah, I know this arm is cracked. This one gotta come out soon, definitely. But I'm only hearing squeaky sounds on this left side. So, but that right front bushing is also making squeaky sounds. But it's only when I hit a speed bump on the left wheel on this side I hear it, not on other wheels. So there's my review of Canadian Tire. Give them a thumbs down. Basically, the majority, 6 out of 7 things they called bad, which was prohibiting me from my alignment, was complete bullshit. And they only wanted to scam me out of more money. They already scammed me out of $50 just to get the inspection, since they said I can't get the alignment. So they already scammed me $50. They tried to get me to pay extra just to get the alignment. So they want me to get new tie rods, $400. Front control arms, $600, and rear upper control arms, $800. So around $1,800 they want, just so I can get alignment. I called the manager and told him to make me a deal, but instead he just said if they're wrong, they would just refund my money and that's it. So I gave him another chance. I said, hey, that's not enough. If you give me a better deal, we can work something out. Maybe like a new bushing and the free alignment, because you guys waste my time and you guys already scammed me. So you might as well make it right. So since he refused, he repeated the same deal, just give me my refund if they're wrong. I said no deal. So now I give them triple thumbs down. Canadian Tire Auto, you guys suck. I'll never do business with you guys again. And there's my review of Canadian Tire Auto Service. 10 years. 10 years I've been doing business with them, and that's how they do you in a time of a pandemic. So there's your locally owned Canadian Tire. But besides that, I guess I'll get an alignment somewhere else, because I just got new tires and I don't want them to wear out real fast before winter hits. So I'll go hit up a mom and pop shop, and I already got one in mind. So now you know how Canadian Tire treats you after 10 years of doing business with them. So I hope that helped. Automotive for beginners, I'm out.